Hello, good morning. Is your energy ramping up for the day? This is video number 2 of my week-long series of ideas of how to be absolutely energetic. This came up in the Enlightened Warrior Training Camp, but this could be applied to any situation. The second thing that I wanted to talk about this morning is my diet. And I feel like that did contribute a lot to why I was so energetic. My diet is mostly vegan, and I do believe that that helps one be really, really energetic for most people. So it's not necessarily right for everyone. And everyone needs something different depending on what their goals are and what their body type is. So I'm not going to plant that on everyone, and we also need different things at different times. But I will say that a vegan diet is the easiest for your body to process. It takes the least amount of energy for your body to process, which then means that you're not tied up with having the body focus on digestion, and it can focus on other things. And of course, when the body feels lighter, you're also going to feel more energetic. There are some interesting things, though, about having a non-vegan diet. When I was eating red meat, I was told that I was anemic and needed to eat more. So I was eating tons and tons and tons and tons of meat, but it was never enough. I was still anemic. And so because of that, I lost the belief that having enough iron in your body is directly tied to eating meat, eating foods that are high in iron, but maybe it was something more related to how my body takes in and absorbs that iron. So that's just a different thought there. Another thing that people get concerned about with a vegan diet is if they're going to get enough protein. People were very amused at the training program that my plate of food was stacked very high, especially because I'm so little. I do actually have a big appetite, but when you have a vegan diet, you do need to eat more. I also don't eat gluten, so that's another thing that really stuffs you up, and vegetables just pass through the body very easily. You tend to need to eat more frequently as well, potentially, with that type of diet. I seem to be okay pretty much going from meal to meal, partially because I ate so much and was just so focused on the activities that were at hand. But a couple other things that I didn't have sugar, so I didn't have dessert after the meals. Until after the very last one, I gave myself a little treat. I didn't have the midnight snacks. I didn't have any caffeine. So I didn't put things into my body that created a high and a low. I only put things in my body that maintained a steady balance. So that meant that I could apply my energy however I wanted. I had a little bit more control over it, and it wasn't as swayed by outside stimulus. So that is all for day number 2 of videos on how you can have absolute energy no matter what. Please post your comments below, your thoughts, and just let me know how you're doing with that. Many blessings. Bye-bye.